Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about A Tempest of Tea by Hafsa Faisal. In this book, you are following Arthi. She owns a tea house in this city called Spindrift, and at night, her tea house transforms into a vampire blood house. This is frowned upon. There are vampires in this society. They are feared, and most people don't associate with them. Well, her tea house has been threatened, and so she makes a deal with another criminal mastermind to steal secrets from the Vampire Society Museum. And so she collects a ragtag group of people to perform this heist. This is the first part of a duology. I really enjoyed this book. I had pulled it out of my TBR jar. That's why I ended up reading it. I actually listened to it as an audiobook, though. Really good audiobook. This one was entertaining. It was funny. It had some twists at the end that I was not expecting. I always love a good heist story, so for me, this one was right up my alley. It is a young adult fantasy book, but don't let that dissuade you from reading it, because it still was very well written. It has a great story. Sometimes young adult fantasy is actually easier to read because it's not... Sometimes when I read high fantasy, it makes me feel dumb. Like, I don't understand anything about this place. I don't know what's going on. I did not feel like that. This book did not make me feel dumb, and I appreciate that. It was a good time. I loved the characters. Great character development, great relationship and banter between the characters, and an overall good story. So now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Jess. Welcome back. Today I'm here to talk about Quicksilver by Callie Hart. In this book, you are following Saris Fane. She is a thief and a beggar, basically, in this small town, in this kingdom, city, the Silver City. One day she steals armor from one of the King's Guard, Queen's Guard, Royal Guard people and is caught for it. She is taken before the Queen and somehow activates this pool of silver called Quicksilver and is transported into the Fey realm. There she is in the Winter Kingdom, the Winter Court, the Winter Castle. I don't remember. Anyway, there she meets Kingfisher, and she has been tasked with making relics to control the Quicksilver. The Quicksilver has been stilled, and no one knew why, so the portals between these realms have been closed, and so she's supposed to help figure out how to open up the Quicksilver again, make relics so that people, when they go through the Quicksilver, they don't lose their minds. She goes with Kingfisher to his castle-y cottage house, city, I don't know. It's really hard for me to describe this book. Saris is learning how to make relics, control the Quicksilver. They're fighting against vampires. And then you find out Kingfisher has been missing. You find out where he's been. It's a big thing. This is a Fae book with a shadow daddy, even though he doesn't have wings. It never says that. He's a shadow daddy. This is better than a lot of the spicy Fae books that I have read. But also, so much of it was just like, yep, read this before. Human girl being captured by the Fae, and she has to complete this thing. She's a prisoner, and then she finds out that the Fae aren't bad, and so she falls in love, and they fall in love, and then they fall in love. It's a spicy Fae book. I did like the story. The ending did get me. I was texting with my friend, and because she asked me to read this. This is why I read this book right now. She asked me to read it so she'd have someone to talk to about it. And I said, okay, so I did. I am glad I did read it because it is better. It is better than a lot of the other Fae books I've read. I liked the story. And she and I were texting it yesterday, and we were like, that ending though, some things happened I did not expect. So I will give it props for that. That is the only reason it got a higher rating, is because some of the twists I did not see coming. This is part of a trilogy. The second book does not come out until October of 2025. So we'll have to see what happens after that shocking ending. But overall, it's a spicy fae book. So take that as you will, and you make a choice if you want to read it or not. I know this book is all over TikTok. Tons of people have read it. Several people had it as their favorite book of 2024. I wouldn't go that far. Again, not my favorite. Wasn't even a 5-star, but overall, not as bad as a lot of the other spicy fae books that I've read. So now I want to know, have you read this book? What did you think? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.